Weird.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? There we go. That's the OG one, right? The intro. How you guys doing, man? Happy Friday to everybody. Welcome to another great stream, another good show, man. I'm gonna check the sound real quick. So do me a favor, hit the like button while I check the audio. Yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. I don't know if this is going to be the last video I'm going to be covering the Hannah Kobayashi. I think there's still going to be more. Hey, how you doing, Lupe? Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh, yeah. What's up, Meredith? Welcome. Can you guys hear me? Let me see. I want to make sure my audio is good. Hit the button number 3 if you guys can hear me. Yeah. It is Friday. We're back to Friday nights. And Lori party that up Rosarito Papas and Beer. Do you think it's Papas and Beer or Senor Frogs? It's been a while since I've been to 3. Okay, my audio's good. Oh man. Okay. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna keep it civil. We're gonna keep it respectful. But at the same time, I do want you guys to tell me, let it out, man, because I know. Just like me, you guys been waiting.
Hey, y'all.
All right, let's do this. The Hannah files. Oh man.
Weird.
The Hannah files. All right, so here we go, y'all, man. Welcome to the stream once again. I'm just messing around. I have fun over here with you guys. This whole situation has turned has taken, man, how many turns, man? This is like, yo, Thunder Loco, what's up? What's up? Big shout out to my homie Thunder Loco. Welcome to the stream, man. Just hanging out over here with the Hannah files, and it is crazy. It gets crazier and weird, right?
Weird.
Wow. So I don't, man, where do I start? Because I'm like super behind. I am super behind with the whole info. I mean, what has happened? They found her. She's found. The sister already and the family came out telling everybody, oh, you know, she's found. But people are saying that it wasn't the family that found her, right? It was the aunt. Was it her? Um, there's so many theories, so many, man, um conspiracies. So we're gonna talk about that today. Should I'm gonna probably open the hotline so you guys can call in, or if you guys want, I can post the link if you guys want to join the panel, because we gotta let this out. I know you guys been waiting to let whatever you guys been holding out, right? Let me search. I'm searching for audio devices here. Yeah, so big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to everybody. So let's start it off. Let's start it off, man. I want to start it off right. And first of all, you know, I want to say, uh, rest in paradise, Ryan Kobayashi, man. Um, unluckily, you know, that happened. That happened. You know, this tragedy, you know, happened, and he was trying to do good. He was trying to look for the daughter, and um, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. And my condolences go to the family, the you know, the girlfriend, ex wife or wife, daughters. So it is sad. It is very very sad. I'm glad, just like many of you guys. I'm glad that Hannah is okay. I think there's still that little thing going around where people, including myself, we do want to see um, a picture, right, or a video, but um, we just want to make sure she's okay. But for now, I'm glad she's okay. I'm glad she, you know, she's heard from. Um, but people are still going to be asking, right? People are still going to be asking, or saying, wanting to hear from Hannah. So I hope Hannah gives the people what they deserve. She doesn't have to, right? But um, I think my message to Hannah is, it's very, you know, tragic that this happened to your father, and you. I'm sure you didn't want to. You wanted to probably escape, but just for you to know, Hannah, people support you. I think a lot of people support you, and if this thing got out of control, maybe got pushed, got out of proportion, but the main thing here, the positive thing is that people were and are here to support you, and in case something happened, because something could have happened, right? Something could have went wrong, um, and so people cared, and I'm really proud of everybody because all y'all were on it, right? We're on it either for like the cheese may, either for, you know, to help or this, but everybody wanted to make sure she was okay. Um, Now the other thing about, I'm not gonna tackle that yet about the GoFundMe page. I the family posted that they're gonna refund. So if you guys want to get refund, you know, go ahead and do it. I think it's towards till the 18th, right? So, and some people were upset on my thumbnails. I don't mean no disrespect. On the contrary, you know, just trying to make the noise. So the news could have kept on going. And today I just made it, you know, not for fun, but she doesn't want to be, she wants to be left alone, right? She wants to be left alone. But that's what they say the news too, because I mean, is she okay? I mean, is she really okay? We're gonna see. But so for the people that are trying to put down the people that want their money back, man, y'all gotta back off, because it doesn't matter if the people donate $1, $2, whatever. If they want to let the family keep it, let them keep it. But if there's the people that want to take their money back, don't judge that people. That's their money. Maybe they don't have money. Maybe I mean, I'm not rich, but whatever I donated, but that's boom. It came out of my heart, and at the same time, because I got the chance to hang out with the fam bam, and I met a lot of you guys. So I'm like, you know what, boom. Let me donate something small. It wasn't something crazy. I don't have it like that, but for the people that are trying to bash the people that want their money, yo, don't be trying to bash people. I mean, if they want their money, well, they want their money. So if get your money. Don't let people bring you down and be all because they trying to bash you, or you're gonna take your money back, or if you want to ask questions, I think you deserve to ask questions. If you donated, you ask questions. I think you deserve to ask questions because you guys support it, man. You guys support it. Um, happy holidays to everybody. Happy holidays. So yeah, but it's weird. It's
Weird,
weird.
weird.
Apology, no mention of the D with the deed. Found on the 11, missed on the 11th. There's a lot of conspiracies, right? The 1111. I believe in magic numbers and stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to cover that. I want my money back, even though I didn't donate. Hey, man, they a lot of people didn't donate, but they donated their time. Shout out to Rick Liu, and man, shout out to the people that watched the Skid Row cams for weeks, man. You guys are the real MVPs. Everybody's a real MVP, but man, imagine just watching the cameras, man, being there. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Um, so man, where do I start? Do we watch a video first? Let's read this article. Let's read this article because let me hold on. What is this? Oh, okay. Hey, I'm still trying to get used to this program here. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the video first because I want to make sure you guys can hear the audio. So, um, boom, there we go. Oh snaps! All right, so let me know. Let me know if the audio is good. I was gonna say, watch your ears. Hit me with a number 3 if you guys can hear the audio. Yeah, we're gonna get that Thunder Local for sure. How's that the audio for the video? 3? Let me know if you guys want me to put the volume up. Oh, we're gonna talk about the whole no audio for real? What about the you guys no audio? That's okay.
Hannah has been located.
Boom. Audio's good, right?
Listen up. If you've been injured in a recent
Let me see. Okay. No audio. Cow, really?
accident, talking to insurance companies are
It's rare that you hear those words,
All right.
right? Hannah was missing.
Hit me with a number 3.
Hannah has been located, and that's the good news. That's the good news
Hit me with a number 3 when
in
you
this
guys
case.
hear the
I want to
audio.
read something. This is from the family attorney, Sarah Azari, who posted
good.
this.
All right. So right here, what we're gonna hear is kind of like we're gonna talk a little bit about the whole thing from beginning, and let me. You guys like that Hannah Files, huh?
This on X, which is a statement on behalf of the family of Hannah Kobayashi. We are incredibly relieved and grateful that Hannah has been found safe. This past month has been an unimaginable ordeal for our family, and we kindly ask for privacy as we take the time to heal and process everything that we've been through. We want to express our heartfelt thanks to everyone who supported us during this difficult time. Your kindness and concern have meant the world to us, and that's.
I'm gonna be stopping it here and there. Do you guys think? Well, I think we should respect the privacy, right? They're going through a lot of stuff, but at the same time, don't give us the respect the privacy and then never give us our answers, right? Because a lot of people were up there, man, especially the people with the cameras.
From Brandy Yee and Sydney Kobayashi. And a lot of support, a lot of concern, and a lot of people were invested in this. And
hey, Lagger Hop, don't get the stream band with those. Oh, I think you were posting something else. It's about the guy that deleted the United Health.
In trying to figure this all out. But now that she's apparently been found safe, we go to our first question of our investigation, which is,
I agree.
Where has Hannah been?
Boom, let's go.
You know, there were a lot of strange facts and strange circumstances surrounding all of this. And, you know, kind of makes your head spin a little bit. So now that she's back safe, I think everyone is wondering, where has Hannah been? Joining me to help us through all of this tonight, missing persons private investigator who volunteered to work the search for Hannah, Steve Fisher is with us, and host of the Outlier podcast and pop.
That guy knew everything. I'm not saying he was part of it. No, you know, he investigated and he found out a lot of stuff, but he couldn't disclose it, right?
Crime TV reporter Lauren Conlon. Thank you both for being here. Steve, let me start with you first. Just a reaction to the fact that she has been found safe. Surprising, not surprising?
No, I expected this actually. I about 2 days into the search had figured out that this was a voluntary missing persons case, and was kind of being spun a different. I did expect this. I actually didn't think it would take. Kind of surprised, but this is what I expected.
Now, let's take a look at part of the timeline of this case.
Yeah, Lil Miss Sunshine, he's a jerk, though, in general. Why is that?
Because I think it gets us to the point where we can kind of figure out what was going on here. November 8th is the flight from Maui that she's on that lands at LAX. That's Los Angeles. Hannah does not board then the scheduled connecting flight to New York. On November 9th, Hannah is spotted at a bookstore in the Grove Shopping Mall in Hollywood. On November 10th, Hannah is seen at an event at the Nike store at that same mall, the Grove. November 11th, the next day, she is seen boarding an LAX Metro C at Aviation Century Station. That's
I was so mad because of that, man.
Train or a subway that'll take you back to the airport. November 11th, she retrieved her luggage from LAX because it had been forwarded on that connecting flight. Then it returned to LAX, and she goes and retrieves it on the 11th. On November 12th, 6:10 a.m., she buys a bus ticket at Union Station.
Yeah, like a dumbass. I was over there at Union Station the day they said she was in Mexico. Huh?
And then either on November 12th or the 13th, she's seen crossing the border into Mexico on foot with her luggage and alone. So let's get to our question here. Where has Hannah been? Lauren Conlon, it seemed like a lot of time in LA and then I guess to Mexico, unless there's more to this story somewhere.
There you go. I'm going to be stopping the stream here and there. I hope you guys don't mind. And that way I can, comment on it. But yeah, man, she made, or it wasn't her. It was the family, they made it seem like LA is like, like messed up and all that. And that's one thing about me, man. I take pride of LA, and yeah, it's got its ghetto areas, messed up areas, but we got nice things, man. And me as a Angelino, I honestly like when people come from other spots and they visit LA and they go back and they have a good time, a good impression of LA. But I think they were like judging LA through like the early 2000 movies and stuff, because oh yeah, there was like people, there was pipes, and I was like okay, dude, like come on.
And then either on November 12th or the 13th, she's seen crossing the border into Mexico on foot.
Thank you, Lou, Miss
with her
Simpson.
luggage and alone. So let's get to our question here. Where has Hannah been? Lauren Conlon, it seemed like a lot of time in LA and then I guess to Mexico, unless there's more to this story somewhere.
Sure, Vinny. As of right now, all we know is that she was found in Mexico. And what's also really interesting is that the LAPD made a statement saying, we haven't seen Hannah either. We don't expect to see her. We don't need her to make any kind of statement unless she wants to, which I was like, well, wait, who has actually seen Hannah Kobayashi? Who can actually confirm that she...
That's a good point, and it still applies. I think it still applies right now to who has seen her. I saw somebody in the chat in the comment section saying that all the pictures were fake. It's like, for what we know, I mean, has anybody seen Hannah for real? Like I mean, other than the gentleman that helped her, that they met in LAX and was kind enough to spend the night with her, show her around and everything and protect her. Meanwhile, the poor dude is getting over here, being accused of some crazy stuff. But think about it, guys, man. Like, who has seen Hannah in person?
Weird.
Go unless there's more to this story somewhere.
Wait, she's not real, right?
Sure, Vinny. As of right
Hey,
now,
I don't know,
all we
man.
know is that she was found in Mexico.
Is
And
she
what's
real?
also really interesting
Right?
is that the LAPD made a statement saying, we haven't seen Hannah either. We don't expect to see her. We don't need her to make any kind of statement unless she wants to, which I was like, well, wait, who has actually seen Hannah Kobayashi? Who can actually confirm that she's okay besides her family? And I want to go back to the fact that she had a passport, Vinny. She had a passport in her possession, which in my opinion makes this whole thing premeditated.
Yeah, Steve, let me follow up on that with you. From your perspective, looking at this case, and you said voluntarily, do you think there was a plan? Do you think plans changed? I mean, all these strange circumstances. What's your take on it?
I think originally there was some sort of plan to go to New York, but it revolved around a marriage for, and then something apparently went wrong. And I had learned that she was estranged from her father and some other members of her family, and that it just appeared. The search when they called for volunteers.
Yeah, that's not my internet. Okay, that's. I think I have good internet. That's not mine.
Because it was literally happening in my backyard. It was being pushed to us that this was an abduction and that they had proof that she was being drugged and she was with this African-American male on the metro. And as I dug into it, I just found out that simply wasn't the case. She was at the Grove, which is one of the most upscale shopping centers in LA.
Yeah, that spot is pretty upscale, dude.
2 different times, and nothing was adding up. But we kept being told that we were told on the 11th that she looked dire getting off the metro and appeared drugged and whatnot. And then I talked
That
to
was crazy.
Greyhound and found out just hours later on the morning of the 12th, she was fine and buying a ticket. San Ysidro, had her bags, just showered, dressed in clean clothes. So it was two different stories,
What if I told you this was the last ad you would ever see?
Yeah, man, that thing was out of control. I was, dude. I think that's the thing that got everybody involved and seeing, young. I mean, I don't want to say it. People are saying the pretty girl privilege or whatever. I don't want to say stuff like that, but I guess people seen her, and young, pretty. She looks younger for her age. So I think everybody jumped in, and if me as a person that lives here in LA, just like many, when they started talking about the areas, I was like, oh damn, like yeah, it's a bad it's a bad area. Got to be worried. Me, I was like, dude, I'm around the area. Maybe if I'm driving around there, I'll stop by. But bro, that off. Yeah, but he did, and it sucks. Probably he was um influenced because of that. Maybe not. I don't want to blame stuff. It could have been. We'll leave it at that. And I'm with you, but at the same time, we can't put it on Hannah because the dad was strange, right? He was not around, and at the same time, um it's like me. What about there's times that I I go out of town vacations and people, you know what I mean, like don't even look for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't care for me, but no, but I get what you're saying. It's just this case is so confusing, right? Because at the same time, there's so much I can make an excuse and say no, but yes. Uh, the only thing is that okay, that I see the family getting like beyond worried is those texts, right? Because I want to know. That's the thing. I want to know why those texts were like off. That's one of the things that I need. I need that's why I need a press conference. You know what I mean? Like family, I need Hannah to step up and because I want to know about those text messages. They sounded off the Matrix. They took my funds. What are they talking about? I want to know exactly what she meant. Who else is with me? And also, I'm with you still. Where, snaps. Where's I forgot. I forgot. But it's like I said. I can say one thing, but at the same time, then I see some other thing, and it changes my mind. So it's kind of hard.
Two different times. And nothing was adding up, but we kept being told that we were told on the 11th
Exactly, Spruce.
that she looked dire getting off the metro and appeared drugged and whatnot. And then I talked to Greyhound and found out just hours later on the morning of the 12th, she was fine and buying a ticket. San Ysidro, had her bags, just showered, dressed in clean clothes. So it was two different stories,
Yeah, Lauren, this is, I think, part of the draw to all of this, right? If someone is abducted at an airport, everyone's, concerned about trafficking and things like that. And if it's your family member, if you're a loved one, you're going to be concerned about that as well. But the part of this that doesn't make sense, but Steve sort of alluded to it, is what exactly.
Hey, this is crazy how someone, I mean, what a coincidence, right? That someone caught her on video. It's like she didn't want to, Hannah didn't want to be found. I mean, she didn't want to be found. She wanted to, um, have her time, but it was like everything, it seemed like everything pushed for Hannah to be trying to be found, right? And the video right here, I'm like, so I'm gonna open the phone lines for you guys. Please know private numbers, and if I'm gonna pick up a couple of private numbers, but if you guys get rowdy, it's because I'm broadcasting on Twitter, but I'm just gonna keep the number there on the chat, so you guys, for the people that really want to call, you see, you guys can search for the number. wasn't she spotted at a gentleman's club? Yo, MC, bro. That's what they said, right? They were like, oh, she was at Hong Kong, and I was like, oh damn, I should go over there and check it out. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, that's what they said. They also said that she went bald and she had a towel on her head, all kinds of things. It could have been true. Do you guys remember on what was it, December the 2nd? We did a live stream episode, and I told, I'm not gonna say, oh, I told everybody, but I'm like, she went down to Mexico. She's in Mexico. She's probably in Ensenada or by Playas de Tijuana down there. Probably she's even at Papas and Beer. She's having a great time over there. And that was on December the 2nd, and she was down there. So was it she spotted a gentleman's MC? Yo, what's up, MC? Welcome to the live stream. Where's my man? There we go.
Hello, welcome.
So, but I got that page where it says that she doesn't want to be found. But first, I want to watch.
Is the nature of her relationship with her family that she
That's
would kind of
crazy, yeah.
leave them out there dangling.
Yo, life's a risk, Colonel. You know what I mean? Like, go go for the gusto. Well, that is crazy, actually. Balled at a Hong Kong club.
And unknown, and we know her father came to Los Angeles to look for her and apparently took his life. So you're putting these pieces together. You're wondering what's going through her mind as all this is happening, as she's eluding communication with her own family.
Wait, she hated her Japanese dad. She thinks she is Chinese. So for her mom's acid, she needs to press stresses on him, but be disappearing knowing he's gonna die. Well, yeah.
Yes, it's incredibly suspect. It's incredibly confusing. And I cannot get over her father's suicide. I've thought about this, gosh, for so long now. Why would he do something like this? What was going on? Did he know something? And
why.
Going back to Hannah's family statement, I found the statement to be a little bit odd, Vinny. I feel like, time to heal, time to grieve would maybe come after, their father passed away. But now that they found Hannah safe, I feel like this would be time for joy and celebration. And I also wanted to add that I found it interesting that the police and law enforcement in Tijuana, they believed that little had been done to spread the word locally about her disappearance, and that basically nobody locally even had heard.
Shout out to Metropolis from Baja, from Mexico. They covered the Shanquella Robinson case down there, and I hit him up. He didn't even know, and they didn't know. They were like, "Oh, what?" Yeah, I'm like, dude, this thing's going viral. You guys need to get on it, and he didn't even know. I was tripping.
Heard about Hannah or her case. And I also want to go back to what Steve said. I did not realize that they were doing the whole Susan Smith thing and blaming a black man. That's kind of new to me here.
Steve, was there any sense that she knew what was going on, that she knew about this search, that she knew that everyone was talking about this case, that the family had come to Los Angeles? Is there any information one way or the other that she was aware of any of this?
I don't have any firm information, but one thing I'll say is I'm very familiar with the area that she went to. My brother actually owns a couple hotels down there, so I'm there quite a bit. It's a expat community. It's about 60 miles south of Tijuana on the coast, and they all have literally every place there has satellite dish and all have American TV. So I think she probably knew what was going on. But I also think, and I'm in no way defending what she did, or if she did it when she knew what was going on, she should have come forward. But she's not the one who called for this search. She was
exactly
on the 12th before her family ever even made it.
it is funny because um all like it was the friend first, right? That supposedly called the family, the relatives, and then the aunt that she got the weird text message, and after that, we did not hear any other friend like step up or come out and speak about it. Speak about Hannah. Nothing. There was nothing said. It was only that one time, and then after the friend released the those texts, it's like they they backed off, and then that's when the family came in, and I think it was the aunt, right? That started pushing it. I think the aunt did. I mean, I can say the right thing, right? But but people were gonna say, well, she made it get out of proportion. But I mean, without the help, she was just trying to help. She was just trying to help, and then at the end, she ended up being disowned by the family. Yo, what up? What up? Tom, welcome to the stream. It's all about money. Yeah, it could be, but let's keep on.
And I believe the family had an indication where she was long before they said so, because that news about the Greyhound, I knew to LAPD. They said that they had just to view the footage with Customs and Border Patrol, but the footage of her buying the Greyhound ticket was new. So I believe this got dragged out a lot longer than it should have, and she didn't call for this search, and she didn't, and the family didn't do much to wind it down either. And I did, ask. I did say that I felt it needed to be, but they wanted to control the narrative.
We've got a lot more to cover. All right, Steve Fisher.
That's it. Yo, what up, Bruce? Welcome to the stream. Bruce says, why does this case appeal to the hate monger so much? Nobody knows why or how her father died. Almost every claim is gossip. You can assume that Mex News covered it. TV Spanish, yeah, the TV in Spanish here, they did cover it. They did cover it, and it's. Thank you for your comment, Bruce. I like it. They agree with you. There's a lot of hate, right? There's a lot of hate, but I think also too, there's a lot of support. But speaking about the hate, I think people are mad, right? People are upset. People feel lied to, and it's just so much cover of so many lies from all different angles that people don't even know, like at times on what to be mad because um like right now the people here in the video, they were saying that Hannah wasn't the one, and it's true, she wasn't the one pushing for this. I mean, she, it was the family. She didn't know, and I think maybe the father unaliving himself is what angers the people, because the people, they're seeing it from the point of view of like, she could have came out. Why excuse me, why didn't she call? Why didn't she message? And I think, well, when that happened, right, that whole situation happened, she didn't know. Maybe she knew the family was looking for her, but we still don't know, right? That's one of the reasons, we still don't know why she disappeared and why she was avoiding the family. She was not contacting her, and but I think that's one of the reasons too why we want to know. I mean, because we want to know, okay, why, and after that, why? I'm sure you heard about your pops, your dad. Why didn't you? But we don't know. We don't know. I mean, there's something happened between them. Um, at the same time, we can get mad at this, but then um, only Hannah can give us her side of the story, and I think we deserve that. We deserve that as for when it comes to us caring for her, her safety and all. People will say no, we don't deserve it, but I think, like you guys that went out searching. Tom said that he saw the dad putting flyers. He was out there. I think for Tom, this news hits harder than, or from a different angle, that it hits us because he saw the father, he saw the dad putting flyers. My respect to you, Tom. For doing that and helping people, helping them. I mean, and for me, I was doing my own thing. I was doing my own. I won't say investigation. I would say more my covering the whole case. Hold on. my camera. Can't do hand gestures because the camera moves. But I was out there, recording, and I was doing it because once again, I mean, I have my platform and all, but I was doing it because I'm in the area. If I was in the areas, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go wherever. If I'm in the areas, I'm gonna go record. So, but there was the people checking the cameras. I mean, mad respect to everybody and those people that that were checking the cameras. They were on it, just watching and watching, and wow, man, that's crazy. That's respect, right? So, um, but yeah, also the anger part. So I think that's the part, where I mean, and also too, you got to think about this. You guys got to think about this. These people that are mad, they're not mad just because they're not the people that just to turn on the news and just saw it today or yesterday. These people are the people that have been invested for a long time, and maybe I'm speaking too much for everybody, but I think most people, just like me, just like you guys, that are here, and we we have invested so much time, right? So um let me read this comment. Larry, woman who's self-appointed herself to represent Hannah's family, did not get permission to speak for family. It is not auntie by blood or marriage. Oh, it's not. Okay, whoa, hold on. She's not so it's the who no, because she's auntie as a sister of the Hannah's mother. No, FW. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, this is something different. Look at Hannah's sister's post media. Um, so the dude, the family just it was out of they were out of control, right? Like I think the part where they they messed up, or kind of like people started like not trusting them or seeing them from a different angle, was where they were saying we want to control the narrative. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. So it's kind of like, well, what about if they would have seen Hannah, right? Like, let's go look for her, and they're like, no, we're gonna control the narrative. We're gonna be the ones that are gonna decide when to find her. So I think once people were saying, yeah, I think Larry's the mom's sister, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Dude. At this point, right? We're like, we don't we don't know what's gonna pop off, right? We're like, let's keep on watching this.
Colin, going to stay with us. Coming up next, what happens next?
We reviewed video surveillance from U.S. Customs and Border Protection, which clearly shows Kobayashi crossing the United States border on foot.
Hannah's sister said they spoke to Hannah, but they don't have no proof yet about Hannah's whereabouts. Ooh, they just talked on the phone. See, that's okay. What about if people have Hannah down there, and they just made her make that phone call, and they're now people are waiting for things to calm down, and you know what I'm saying? They say because there's just that saying, right? I mean, guys, I'm sure you guys heard about it, heard of it, that says, "Be careful what you wish for," right? Or be careful what you, what you talk or what you put out there, because it will manifest. So, what about if the family's been talking so much about like she's been kidnapped, trafficked, and this and that, and it's just put out there to the universe. Now, speaking on numerology, wokeness, and all that stuff. So, let me see. Read the comments. My sister Mariah, I'm thinking she really was being hijacked around her ex-boyfriend. I know what you're saying, 100%. Anyone can view Hannah's sister's posts on social media. There are way too many gossip on media, which makes Hannah family look bad. Yeah, and some people were like talking about the post that she made. She posted a song and everything. Yo, what's up, Tunes? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Um,
Into Mexico. She was alone with her luggage and appeared unharmed.
boom. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. We're gonna go through the article after this. It is gonna be it's gonna be a longer stream compared to the other ones. So, but I want to go through the Daily Mail article where it says that Hannah Kobayashi sends the message to everybody to like she wants, you know, to be found and she wants to be left alone. So, um, I know everybody in the chat, you know, they're all like, "What do you mean? What do you mean she wants to be left alone?" They're like, everybody's like, "Hell no!" Right?
Did say that I felt it needed to be, but they wanted to control the narrative.
Well, we've got a lot more to
That's what I
cover.
was told.
All right, Steve Fisher, Lauren Conlon, going to stay with us.
They're saying she liked to party. They're saying allegedly, right? The some articles I read and some posts.
Coming up next, what happens next?
What happens next?
We reviewed video surveillance from U.S. Customs and Border Protection, which
Southtown Diddy found her. Oh,
clearly shows Kobayashi crossing the United States border on foot into Mexico. She was alone with her luggage and appeared unharmed.
dirty.
Mystery in the Deep South.
An Ole Miss student goes missing.
Yeah, and Diddy found her. Crazy, man. I mean, I don't know what's worse, right? If she gets, man. I mean, I don't want to say it. No, I have my. Is it would it be a conspiracy or my theory? I think she's down there with some people. I don't think. I mean, is that the first time? Is that the first time she travels to Mexico? That area is known for surfing. It's I heard it's good for surfing. The waves are pretty good. So is her what do you say? It's her mom controlled Hannah to pressure Hannah's dad to suicide. It's a stage. It's all about money. Damn. I don't know, man. Probably they just pressured the guy. Where I think the news that were saying that they were giving their point of view, and they were like, what could have happened? Probably he was like drinking, and drinking is a depressant. At the same time, I mean, I'm not accusing anybody, but what about if they were telling him, if you would have been in her life, just he would have been involved, and probably a guilt trip, right? I mean, you just don't do that. I mean, if I'm out there trying to look for a relative, I'm not just gonna be like, hey, hey, nah, man, I'm gonna go all the way till the end, So
LAPD Missing Persons Unit has conducted extensive witness interviews, reviewed video surveillance, and collaborated with local and federal law enforcement agencies on this case. To date, the investigation has not uncovered any evidence that Kobayashi is being trafficked or is the victim of foul play.
I'll tell you what, LAPD invested some resources here and did a really good job of uncovering the.
wrong claps, my bad.
The truth of what happened here. Since now that the family's been in contact, apparently, and she was found safe, LAPD released a statement. I want to put that up on the screen for you. We are happy to learn that Hannah has been found safe. See, we happy to learn. They didn't find her, but I guess the family's in contact.
See, they haven't. They're happy to learn. That's the thing. We watched the news, we saw the news, and we saw the videos, the interviews, and they always threw these little sentences here and there with hidden,
here. Since now that the family's been in contact, apparently, and she was found safe, LAPD released a statement. I want to put that up on the screen for you. We are happy to learn that Hannah has been found safe. See, we happy to learn. They didn't find her, but I guess the family's in contact. Now that we have this new information, this has become a private matter, and we will wrap up our investigation. And again, LAPD stepping up in a big way in this case. So now that she's been found safe, the police investigation is wrapped up, and it's
that right there, FW, yeah. So they're saying that it's funny how she told SF that they to back off, but then later on, she's the one asking SF for SF investigates for help, right? Wow.
Private matter. It's time to take a look at our next question of our investigation.
Let's go.
What happens next?
What happens next? Yo, do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button, man. It helps the live stream, and it helps a lot of people, other people to get the notification. Thank
You know, another way you could say that is, so now what, right? Like, what happens next? Hannah and her family,
I
like,
agree.
how do you come back from
as far as
this? What's the
taxpayers.
process, or what are they going to do? Still with us on phone, private investigator who's worked the case, Steve Fisher, and joining us now, clinical and forensic neuropsychologist and author of the book, The New Rules of Attachment, Dr. Judy Ho. All right, Dr. Judy Ho, let me ask you, when that first communication had to be a big moment for the
Yeah,
family
that's
and
for
for
sure. That's
Hannah, what are the things that they're going to need to work out? Dr. Judy Ho, your microphone is not working at the moment.
Yeah, sounds like my show, huh? That thing's not working.
Let's see. We'll give it a moment. All right. As we get that, we will go to Steve
Dr.
Fisher,
Judy
who is
Ho.
on the phone. Steve, let me put this up on the screen first. AP reporting this. Hannah's father, Ryan Kobayashi, was among those who flew in from Hawaii to help in the search. He was found dead early Sunday in a parking lot near LA International.
Yeah, I'll be down to have her, man. I'm sure, dude. That's why I'm trying to open the hotline, man. You never know. She might call in. She might be like, yo, activate LA, man. Do me a favor. Can you let everybody know to please, I'm safe and to back off, but with the F.
Airport, according to the county medical.
Yo, what up, Rashid, man? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to have you back again. Rashid was the one dropping knowledge and dropping all the info earlier a couple of weeks ago, and some people were getting mad, and I was like, hey, man, this is the stream for you guys to talk, man. You got, whatever you guys got to say about the case, as long as you guys keep it respectful, but let people cook. You know what I mean? Let people talk.
Medical examiner.
So
Police said officers responded to reports of a body at about 4 a.m. and discovered someone dead. Kobayashi's family confirmed Ryan's death in a Sunday statement, saying they, quote, endured a devastating tragedy and that he died by suicide. Steve, I don't know if you had an opportunity to meet Ryan before this tragedy. Did you? And what are your thoughts about the death of Hannah's father?
I did actually have a chance to meet him at the what they call a rally. I spoke to him briefly. I did overhear him talking to someone else next to me, mention that he was hoping to use this opportunity after, assuming Hannah was found to
Yee, is that her maiden name, or she got remarried?
Get back in her life. I don't know exactly why they were estranged. I'm very confused by his suicide. There was no, although it definitely was being pitched to us that he was in this dire situation and somebody was manipulating her. There was absolutely no reason to believe she was deceased or couldn't be found. So it really, in fact, I had announced on Twitter that I was stepping back from the case just because I felt like it was voluntary. But after his suicide is when I actually got back involved, because that's completely confusing to me. It's just not, I only do missing persons cases. I deal with a lot of families, a lot of parents that are going through these tragic situations, but this was not a response I've seen before when, there's no reason to believe that she wasn't alive.
Dr. Judy Ho, we have you back. Let's
FW, I wish they would investigate the case, because still, you're not the only one, man. You're not the only one. A lot of people think that he didn't do this to himself.
talk about what this family does. It's not just Hannah now has been found safe. Her father took his own life. Apparently, they were estranged at the time.
Yo, what
so
up, B? How you doing?
what happens next here for Hannah and her family?
Well, there's so many unanswered questions for the family. And I think this has been almost a month where they have not had any information about her whereabouts. During that time, this tragedy happens where her father takes his own life. And of course, the family wants these answers. And I understand that the family is saying, hey, now this is a private matter. Please respect our privacy. We found her. We're going to get to the bottom of it. But where do you even start as a family to heal from this and to get the answers that they want? I don't think that they're ever going to get the answers that they want. Everybody probably wants a different answer. They want an explanation for every single moment that she hasn't been around, or those cryptic messages that didn't sound like her, those text messages that just were out of character. And I'm not sure if
I want to know about those text messages. I want to know what made her. Was it like part of the? Because I mean, to be honest, did she really have to like send those messages and make it seem like something was going on and weird, and especially that one friend that she sent the messages, right? Obviously, Hannah sent those messages to that one friend because Hannah felt comfortable with that one friend, right? Hannah must have felt like have a close friendship with that one friend, but that one friend, once those texts get out, you never hear nothing from that friend. So I want to know why she sent those messages. What was the purpose of you know I mean, why send those text messages when you can send them to the family? Or if you're gonna disappear, why are you gonna even try to like send cryptic messages to so people won't know where you're at? Or it's like, just, I'm not saying just disappear, but it's just, I'm saying just go for it. Just, there's no need for you to create this cryptic messages and all that. Her work buddies knew what she was. What she was? Ooh, what do you mean what she was? Or where she was? What does it say? Distraction. Her work buddies know what she was. Oh, okay. Let me see. V. Shout out to you, man. This is the first time I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. I think she was sending the messages to someone waiting for her in Rosarito. That what it reads like to me. Oh, okay. She's down there with some people, man. I mean, probably you guys are like, oh, come on, Ray, let it go. But there's no way she's by herself. There's no way. And have you guys seen? I mean, have they even seen the friends? Have you seen they seen the husband, the ex boyfriend, the husband's girlfriend? This just sounds crazy, huh? The husband's girlfriend. I think I've seen that movie before. Have they seen them? Because they're saying they got cleared. The boyfriend was cleared. Who cleared the boyfriend? Oh, the boyfriend made it to New York. He's clear. He's clear. Like he got they cleared him. Who cleared him? The cops? There was no. How are the cops gonna clear him when there was no investigation? Right. I'm still gonna say that. Who cleared him? I want to know. Bingo. Her mom and Hannah conspirator. Let me see. What is wrong with you? She was what? She was not in sync with her family. She was not close to them like they claim. And have you not been keeping up with the news of the history? I've been keeping up. Yeah, let me keep telling me. I mean, I sound pretty upset over here. Take a chill pill. Enjoy the show. Listen to what I got to say. Obviously, you just came in right now. You didn't hear the beginning of the show, but welcome to the show. Okay, that could be why they didn't talk afterwards, because maybe they were together. Where's the money, fam? Oh man, let me see. I know a lot of people, that are new to the stream. Probably you guys are coming in, and a lot of people are upset. Trust me, a lot of people are upset. Just enjoy the show. Come in, sit down. Grab your drink, grab your husband's girlfriend. chill. You know what I mean? Interact with the people in the chat, and it's okay. You can say your point of view. We're not going to judge you. I'm not attacking nobody, but we are telling and saying what we think. That's what the stream is for. And if you guys don't like it, go where somewhere else. And but welcome. Let me hit you with the. All right, let's keep on going.
If she's going to be able to provide answers that satisfy everybody in the entire family, there's a lot of grief and loss going on top of everything.
And I wonder if there will be any level of concern, whether it's resentment, blame, whether Hannah blames herself or someone else in the family blames her. How do they work through that? Because you can't.
Yeah, don't be mad. You know what I mean? Chill. No se enoje. Yeah.
You can't disconnect his death and her going voluntarily missing. So how should they approach that part of it?
Well, it's so hard because, of course, there's been people that are surmising that he took his own life because there were internet trolls blaming him, harassing him while he was in the middle of this search. And I think that it's easy sometimes in a tragedy when you don't have answers to blame someone because it actually makes you feel this temporary sense of control. But that sense of control is not really something that's going to actually bring peace to the family in the long run. It just feels good in the temporary to try to get to say something, to get angry at somebody, because that's one of the stages of grief that happens first before acceptance. But I think this family needs to stay together and bind together because, of course, Hannah did not know that was going to happen to her father. And
I agree with the lady speaking right now.
I think they need to rally around Hannah because she's been through something. And they need to find out and be together as a family now and try to stay connected and have those good relationships so that they can help each other heal.
Steve, do you think we'll hear from this family again? Do you think we'll hear from Hannah?
Do you guys think we're going to hear from Hannah?
Something tells me that I think we will hear from Hannah. I think we're essentially done hearing from the rest of the family. I think, a
lot of people are saying that.
There's some, this is a tough bell to unring, right? I mean, there's a lot of people that are upset because they've found out that it wasn't exactly what we were told and what they donated time and money to, and it was probably dragged out a little longer than it should have. I'm not so sure that they haven't been in touch with her for a little while.
That's do Hannah. I think she's in the chat. I mean, imagine you're. No, I don't think she's in the chat. She's in Baja Rosarito right now. Papas and Beer is just opened. It's on and cracking, or you never know she's getting ready. I'm sure she's watching the stream. Shout out to her, man, and enjoy your life. And I hope things get better for you, and the family, and everybody comes together. But we need that appearance. We need that press conference, though.
Going back, up to a week. But I think Hannah is going to want to tell her side of the story because I do think that she's going to get a lot of grief over her father. And there might be more to that story.
I think so. And we've got more to cover here. Up next, who are the...
Yo, hold on. I got a message from Hannah to you guys. Y'all ready?
Hey, y'all.
Men in Hannah's life.
Cryptic calls.
If you want to learn how to edit really well from professional Hollywood editors, we're going to show you the stuff that nobody else is teaching. I'm talking about real creative skills, like how you can use music and sound design.
I bet I'm bumping up commercials over here. Cryptic calls was most likely not sent by Hannah. That's why those texts sound weird. People need to stop saying it was from Hannah. I don't think it was from Hannah. I mean, I'm sorry to keep on pushing that narrative, but just, I don't know, sound like she and her family are scammers and they're taking zero accountability. That's why she's not coming back. I think if she comes back, man, she's gonna get arrested. I mean, if there's an investigation going on and that marriage was a scam or an illegal fix, she's gonna go to jail. You know what I mean? Like,
Lock his ass up.
and like I said, what was it? Not yesterday, but
You're going to jail.
what was it? 2 days ago, 3 days ago, on the last live stream that I did, is if it was a scam, if it was like some dirty business that they did, they're gonna find out quick. They're gonna be like, "Is this a scam marriage?" And they're gonna be like, "No, no, 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 no. This is not a scam marriage. This is real." They're gonna be like, "You're the husband." Like, yeah. Well, she's been missing for a whole month. Where the hell were you? How come you were not looking for her? Right? That right there is gonna give it right away. That right there.
I'm Vinny Politan. We continue our investigation of the disappearance of Hannah Kobayashi.
Oh, man.
A case involving some incredibly strange circumstances. What exactly happened here is still wrapped in a bit of a mystery, but the most important question has been answered. Here's her story. Hannah Kobayashi is a 30-year-old woman from Hawaii. On November 8th, she boarded a flight with plans to go to New York to visit family and for a photo shoot. The first leg of her trip took Hannah to L.A. On that flight was her ex-boyfriend and another man she was somehow involved with. Then she was supposed to board a connecting flight to New York. Hannah never got on that flight.
There was somebody there with
she
her.
Seemingly vanished. There were some cryptic communications with family and friends and evidence that she was in L.A. with a man. Next was a desperate search by her family, including her dad, who was searching for her in L.A. for a couple of weeks until he took his own life. Meanwhile, law enforcement was able to track Hannah's movements and determine she is voluntarily missing somewhere in Mexico. Her heartbroken family continued the search and now reports that Hannah has been located and safe. That's another important part of this. She was found and she was found safe. Now, let's dig into her going missing and some of these strange circumstances I referenced. I want to put this up. This is from the New York Post. Kobayashi was traveling to New York with her ex, a man named Amun Munez Miranda, and the Argentine national she had secretly married, Alan Kakache. Sources confirmed to the Post. This is who she's traveling to New York with. What's going on here? She's with her ex. She's with a secret husband. Brings me to my next question. Who were the men in Hannah's life? And who were the men in her life at the time she goes missing? That's the part of the story that I think had everyone's head spinning around and around on this one. Joining me, missing persons private investigator who volunteered to work the search for Hannah, Steve Fisher, and the host of the Outlier podcast and Pop Crime TV reporter, Lauren Conlin. Okay, I want to put this, before we begin our discussion of the men in Hannah's life, I want to put this up from the Los Angeles Magazine, gives us a few more details, I think. Sources tell Los Angeles that Kobayashi was apparently scammed out of the proceeds of the purported immigration scheme, possibly concocted by her former partner, that would be her ex, who left Maui with Kobayashi on November.
I don't know if you guys know Sugar Free, but she gets scammed. If that's what it was, how do you get scammed on a scam marriage, man? Come on.
November 8th and landed at LAX with plans to catch a connecting flight to New York City.
Yo, what's up, Roger?
Also on the plane, sources say, was Kobayashi's secret new husband, Alan Kakache, an Argentinian man whose own girlfriend, Mariana, was reportedly on the.
That's what I needed to hear. So I've been holding back, right? I've been holding back because we've been reading the little notes, the Reddits, the posts. Shout out to the Reddit. So I didn't know this was real, but now the news is saying that yeah, man, they know that all four were on the airplane. Now it all makes sense to me why she probably got off it, and probably that's because she's like, hey man, they killed her wife, right? They were she was traveling over there. The ex was there, but he was doing his thing. She was doing her thing. But now you got these two other people there, and I'm thinking maybe that's another thing, but theory that I'm thinking like, you know what? She's like, hey man, I'm out, man. I'm just, you know what? I'm going to LA, man. I'm gonna get my wokeness cracking. I'm gonna hit up the woods. I'm gonna hit up the desert parties and all that. And then everything got ruined by the family. And then she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Mexico, man. I'm just gonna go get my papas and beer. But it is official then. You know, it's official. Man, then imagine, dude, the ex in the airplane, the husband and the husband's girlfriend. Ooh.
The flight with Kobayashi's ex. I hope you can follow the bouncing ball there. Steve Fisher, what do we know about this alleged immigration scam? Because that may be at the heart of everything that happened here.
Yeah, what's she laughing about?
Steve Fisher's own girlfriend, Mariana, was reportedly on the flight with Kobayashi's ex.
Sad.
I hope you can follow the bouncing ball there. Steve Fisher, what do we know about this alleged immigration scam? Because that may be at the heart of everything that happened here.
Yeah, I believe it is. You know, within the first couple of days, I had gotten initially regarding her ex-boyfriend being married to a woman in a marriage for money type scam. And then shortly after that, I learned that he had tried to recruit people, and Hannah had gone along with it. And Hannah was indeed involved in one of these. And in fact, it was a couple. And so her ex is married, at least on paper, to the female, and then she's married to Alan, and you know the other two are actually a couple. It's a really confusing situation.
Wait, let's do that one more time.
Yeah.
So you've got Kobayashi and her ex, right? They're on the plane, but they're with two different people who are themselves actually a couple.
Yes, they essentially swapped, and it appears that Hannah's ex came up or you know, facilitated this initial marriage, and then found out there was some sort of market for this. And Hawaii is one.
Yeah, even SF is like, oh man, she's trying not to laugh.
The states that does not make marriage certificates public records, so it's easier to hide these things, I guess.
I don't think they work together.
Public, you know, getting in front of immigration is a different thing, but yeah, so they essentially, you know, swapped, and I think, you know, both. They're both. They're not real couples, you know, except for, well, if you unwind them, they're real couples, but they're married. If that makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, but makes no sense at the same time, right? All right, let's put up some more from Los Angeles Magazine. The possible visa scam was uncovered, sources told Los Angeles, by Kobayashi's mother, who discovered immigration documents in her daughter's home in Hawaii that listed an immigration attorney. That attorney was not cooperative with the mom. One source close to the investigation said her family then turned over the alleged information to law enforcement immediately upon receipt. They said in a statement released by their Los Angeles attorney, Sarah Azari. So Lauren Conlon, to me, this could explain why she's missing, right? Like she's involved in this. Maybe she doesn't want to own up to it. She doesn't want to explain what was actually going on in that plane. But then the other part of it is, I guess, on the way to New York, something happens in LA that makes the whole thing sort of implode on her.
I mean, we can all wonder that, Vinny, but I want to give the family some grace here because we don't know everything. But I have to think that they did know about this much earlier, and that's why they got a lawyer. And if I'm correct in my speculation, it's really concerning that they kept the GoFundMe up, that people were donating money to find Hannah, not to fight any kind of legal issue that she was going to have or they were going to have. This money was specifically towards the search for Hannah. So I want to give them grace. We don't have all the information. I guess it's still kind of alleged if no one has seen this certificate, but I agree with you. Something clearly happened and she was like, no, I can't do this anymore. And then going back to her text messages where she said something along the lines of, they've taken all my money. They've taken everything I have. I mean, she could be referring to her husband and his girlfriend. Gosh, that's so weird to say. But yeah, that's my thought so far.
It's an evil world we live in.
Want to know how I got this 50,000?
It sounds dirty, right? The husband and the husband's girlfriend.
How dare you?
Okay, what about Luther couple? Did they continue? Hey, what's up, Ashley? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. What about the other couple? Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, man. Who cleared them? Who confirmed that they were like there, or did they arrive? And I think maybe they even flew. Who? I mean, I wonder, did they even fly to New York? Who confirmed it? How did they see him get off the airplane? Come on, where's my Hannah X-Files? You get what I'm saying? Like, who saw them actually get off the airplane, or who saw them in New York? Yo, what up, John Doe? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Said Hannah's the swing. Yo.
Emotional damage.
Shout out to Hannah, man.
Now,
going to have this money was specifically towards the search for Hannah. So I want to give them grace. We don't have all the information. I guess it's still kind of alleged if no one has seen this certificate, but I agree with you. Something clearly happened and she was like, no, I can't do this anymore. And then going back to her text messages where she said something along the lines of, they've taken all my money. They've taken everything I have. I mean, she could be referring to her husband and his girlfriend. Gosh, that's so weird to say. But yeah, that's my thought so far.
Now, we've got one more man to talk about. This is from People Magazine.
Yeah. Did you guys see that? One lady made a comment about that, that about him having multiple blunt force injuries, and then some other I think content creator went at her. And I know he was defending the family and all. I don't know. I still don't believe, there's got to be more to it, but I don't want to make more people mad. Nah, who cares? Okay, let's go.
Hannah Kobayashi spent the night in Los Angeles. This is, after she does not take that connecting flight with a stranger she happened to meet near the airport. He and Kobayashi met at LAX's train stop and struck up a conversation around 9 p.m. on November 11th as she was leaving the airport after getting her luggage back. The man described Kobayashi as a free spirit, but said she seemed coherent and normal. She didn't seem scared. She said she wanted to go see the Redwoods and also mentioned plans to be.
Bro, Hannah has got balls, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Riding the metro and, then hanging out with a stranger, then spending the night right there at the station. I know that footage that I recorded, the station looks nice and all, but it's got his little, it's got his little darkness here and there. You know what I mean? And because it's got all kinds of people from all kinds of walks there. But I was thinking like, but yeah, man, I guess she is a free spirit, right?
In New York. Once at Union Station, Kobayashi and the man spent several more hours and ate dinner. They went to sleep in a waiting area, as travelers sometimes do. And then Kobayashi got up by herself, gathered her luggage.
That's not illegal, man. Shout out to the swingers.
And walked off on her own, Franco says. These things we were able to corroborate, Oldfield says. And then she bought
Yo, she didn't even say bye to the dude, man.
Bought a bus ticket at 6:10 a.m. and boarded it afterwards, and then arrived at the border 4 hours after that, and then walked into Tijuana around noon. So, Steve, this man is just a
Yo, I got some live audio right now, Hannah and Papas and Beer.
just happens to meet at the airport. And I guess that was the man that the family said they were concerned about because they didn't know who he was and they saw some or heard something about this.
Exactly. And this is the part that we were told. In fact, they said that they had that she was being drugged by this this man, and that
I know you guys are fed up with me saying the same thing, but that dude kind of could have gotten hurt, man. They painted him like he was like hurting her, controlling her, aping her, forcing her, and that poor dude could have gotten his ass kicked, man. And when he was helping,
she looked horrible in the photo getting off the metro near crypto.com arena, and and that's on the 11th, and then on the 12th we know she's buying a ticket at 6:10 a.m. and she looks fine. They've released the surveillance photo of her at the Greyhound, but they really laid into this guy, and they said they had no idea who he was. Yet when I would go to places that the family had gone looking for her, I was told that they were showing a profile to them, asking if they had seen him, so they knew who he was. And also there was a woman on the metro with Hannah and this man, and she talked about how it was a completely normal conversation on her way home from a sporting event. She was with
my bad,
with her kids, and they talked about items in the news. He offered up his seat to them. This was, not the profile of a trafficker, and so
seems more like it was just a nice guy that's why I don't think we're here for the family. Yeah, that was being friendly and helped her and probably kept her safe as she's sleeping at the train station.
That's a good question.
All right, Lauren Conlon, thank you so much for all your help. Appreciate it. Steve's going to stay with us. Still to come. Why did she leave?
That's a good question.
The investigators noted that before departing Maui, Kobayashi expressed the desire to step away from modern connectivity.
Coming soon. Man, everybody's getting mad at me. Why do you mumble so much? Your mumbling's annoying. Why do you live stream? I do mumble a lot. My bad. What can I do, man? Got braces. So, jeez. Leave me alone.
Oh, so
to court TV. It's the biggest story that we're covering.
He is the boogeyman.
Lori Daybell.
She said, I will have you destroyed.
She's got another murder trial coming up.
A social media sensation, now a suspected killer.
Yeah, this kid was messed up. Where he was beating up was he a football player? I think he was like a football player, something like that. Hannah probably has multiple accounts. Oh man, she's got a bunch of accounts. Okay, the archetype Hannah is unrecognizable. Do you guys think Hannah probably had a procedure down there? I don't think so. 15 grand is not a lot of money. That's the thing. That's the thing, that 15 grand is not a lot of money, and it's gonna.
The investigators noted that before departing Maui, Kobayashi expressed the desire to step away from modern connectivity. Our priority is ensuring Ms. Kobayashi's safety and well-being, and we urge Ms. Kobayashi to contact her family, law enforcement, or personnel at the U.S. Embassy to let us know that she is safe.
So from the LAPD there, it seems like their interpretation of all of this is that Hannah Kobayashi just wanted to get away. I don't want to be part of modern society. I don't want to be connected. I need some time, whether it's to find my...
Hey, it's funny. She's trying to go to the other side of the border and people are trying to come over here, right?
Self, chill out, decompress, whatever. But as I've been saying, there's a lot of other circumstances surrounding that. And I'm not sure if that's the entire answer or the correct answer, which brings us to our next question, which is, why did she leave?
Yeah, why? That's what
I understand what LAPD is saying. I just think it's a little more layered than that. I think there's a little more to it than I just want to chill out, because there were too many strange things happening around that time. Still with us, we've got him back on the phone, private investigator who has worked the case, Steve Fisher, and joining us, clinical and forensic neuropsychologist and author of the book, The New Rules of Attachment, Dr. Judy Ho. I want to go to something that the family said. Now, before finally making contact with Hannah, her family hadn't heard from her in a month, and the last messages they received from her concerned them, so much so that they spoke out about it to several media outlets during the search. Here's what they told NBC News in an interview Ellison Barber posted on TikTok.
It started to get extremely strange and scary. We started getting text message, basically the verbiage was unlike her, using words like hun, babe, things that she normally in her own text weren't saying. She said that someone was stealing her identity, that she felt scared, that weird things like the Matrix.
One exchange obtained by our Honolulu affiliate KHNL said, quote, I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. It's been really scary.
The friend had to know, man. The friend had to know. I mean, the more you look at these texts, and these were not sent to the family. The family already said that these were sent to a friend, and the friend was the one that sent the messages to the family. I mean, she had to know. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I mean, why? Why is she going to be telling you that? It sounds like you knew. Yo, what up, Bald Eagle? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. He was trying to get some. You crazy. Yo, what's up, Teresa? How you doing? I would like to think our concern and interest promotes the young woman's journey. Yeah, I hope she's okay, man. I mean, she was just trying to do her own thing, and it just happened that the family cared a lot. I mean, maybe it was that moment, that instant moment that everybody was feeling the same way, and then they were watching a lot of movies from here, from LA, and thinking that it was that messed up, and they were sending people to Skid Row. I don't even understand why they were sending people to Skid Row, man. That was wild to me. That was the part where I was like, okay, I gotta start making videos on this, because why does she's like a drug addict, or why would she be at Skid Row? The only reason why you're gonna be at Skid Row is because you're homeless, or you're on drugs, or you're looking for drugs, or you're not stable mentally, right? MacArthur Park, it is a dangerous spot, but that makes her a hopper, like half. Isn't that that's not a bad term, right? I know hapa means half. There is an Okinawan community here in LA, in South LA, and I saw that they were also too helping excuse me, they were helping spread awareness. A lot of people came through, man. It wasn't just like random people or people from the internet. It was people from different groups. Let me see. Yo, what's up, Amison? Welcome to the stream. Says media needs to stop this Hannah story, a story not worth covering anymore. It's a waste of time to the public. Let the authorities deal with her. The thing is that authorities are not. Thank you for your comment. And shout out to you. I'm gonna hit you with the Don DeMarco. Appreciate you. The thing is that the authorities, they're not even covering it. They don't see it as a crime. But as soon as she steps on American soil, and they get the little alert, then they're gonna have to talk to her. She's gonna be having to talk to them, and that's where the investigation really is gonna begin.
Emotional damage.
But yeah, the story, you know what I mean, it needs to stop. But at the same time, man, For the people that want to like still have their doubts and still want to find out, get their answer. They're still. Well, I'm gonna say we're still gonna be going at it, and there's gonna be channels, live streams, and forums, um, live streams like this that we're gonna get together and try to find out. And this is a story that even if you, and when I say you, I'm saying everybody, including myself, that we're tired of it. We still want to know. It's like that. It's like it got to the point. It's like that those movies that you see and they're not good at all, and you kind of like it's like they get you pissed off and you're like, what the hell? But you still, just because you still want to finish watching it towards the end and see what the hell or how the hell does it end up, right? So I think that's what it is. Hannah's running from the police. It seems now she is. Now I think but I mean all the family had to do is just put a reward, and people would have came out. Her dad is not Hawaiian, he's Okinawan. That's what I heard. He just lives in Hawaii. Okay. Or lived, rest in peace, right? People need to get their facts together. Yeah, and I mean Rashid, he knew, from since he started coming to the live streams, he knew a lot of info. Me, I wanted to confirm this marriage thing. I didn't want to like just jump into it, mumble grumble. So what? Yo, thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Let's go. Yep.
Face off. It says, who the F cares? So she's a criminal. So is her GoFundMe family, Japanese or white, whatever. People want their money, people want their money. Me, I'm just like, hey man, I don't it's not that I don't care, I don't have it like that, but I'm just like, I donated from the kindness of my heart. And also I mean, thanks to covering the news, I got to meet you guys. So she could get a tummy tuck and a lipo for under 2,000 Mexico. Hey man, it's cheap down there, man. It's for what I heard. People go down there. People that they don't have insurance here in the U.S., they go down there, man. They go down there. They get medication, things that they don't sell here. People go down there. Hawaii has no strict laws on marriage. They don't investigate. That's what I heard, Ellen. That's what I heard today. That they don't really dive deep into it, right? Okinawa was a U.S. territory until 1972. I have friends who have parents who had American passports back in the days. Oh, interesting. That's pretty interesting. I was in Japan a couple of months ago. I recorded a blog. I'm gonna upload it on my other channel. So if you guys want to see it, the other channel is King Activate. So, okay. So follow the Bitcoins. Okinawa wasn't part of Japan until 1920. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Well, Eagle, right? 30K to spend your life and marry some schmuck age 30. Come on. How's that necessary? Yeah, man. I mean, something had to happen. There had to be an argument, right? That happened in that airplane. Anoni, what's up, Anoni? How you doing? Shout out to you. Welcome to the stream. The sad news with the Kobayashi case is the death of the father, the rest of Rex, unsavory behaviors, scams, and strange family relationships. Yeah, it's very sad, man. It's just this whole thing, this whole case is just, it took all kinds of turns, right? Especially somebody losing their life, and that was very, very unexpected. Along with her being married and then her spending the night with the stranger, her flying with the husband, flying with the ex, the husband, and the husband's girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
So, family that love and care for you. Okay, let's keep on. The mom never spoke. No, the mom never spoke, man. And at the same time, the sister said that the mom didn't speak that much because the sister was being the spokesperson because she didn't want the mom to get involved. And I think she did the right thing too, man. Because I think people would have been going at the mom too. So shout out to the mom, man. Be nice to the mom. Yeah. So let's keep on watching this. It's almost over.
All right. Steve Fisher, I want to go to you first. From your perspective, we know she voluntarily left, but what's your take on why she left? And What about the issue?
Yo, Mr. Miyagi liked the Latinas. He had a Latina wife. She actually came out on that Blood In, Blood Out movie. She was an actress.
Issue with the money that she was tricked by someone that she thought she loved?
Well, I do believe there's probably truth in that she got beat out of some money. I don't really necessarily entirely buy the wanted to just disconnect thing. I think I think she has a estranged relationship with some members of her family. I think she was probably angry at that, and I personally I don't have any not holding anything back on this. I believe that there's much more to the situation with the father, and I think that plays into it. And some other family members, and I think she just went off and did her own thing, and then this thing spun up pretty quickly, and I do believe she probably learned it was going on fairly early into it, but it just it just got out of control, and I think everybody. I think the family had a much better idea of what was really happening than they indicated.
So let me ask you, Dr. Judy Ho, how important is it for her at this point to come to terms with why she left? Because it would seem to me that is something that needs to be fixed.
Right, Vinny. I mean, there's a lot more, like Steve just said, that meets the eye. I think that just to say that somebody wanted to disconnect from social media, sure, maybe part of the issue, but why does she want to disconnect? It's a pretty extreme thing that's been happening the last month. So as Steve indicated, there could be conflicting family relationships that haven't been discussed, other things that have been going on. There's a reason why they were already in conflict, it seems, prior to her departure. And whether or not there's any truth to her actually being the person who was sending these texts about perhaps being roped into some money laundering scheme by somebody she thought that she cared about. Well, usually people don't get pulled into those schemes if they're feeling connected, if they're feeling cared for by other people in their life. Oftentimes, people who end up being the victims of those types of scams, if that's even what's going on, tend to be more disconnected, tend to be lonely. They're looking for connection. They're looking for a purpose. And the perpetrators get a whiff of that, and they know to attack their vulnerabilities.
These mushrooms make you feel better.
Speaking of mushrooms. Yo, what's up? What's up, Ashley? Welcome to the stream. That's a good question. Man, the moment she steps on American soil, the moment she steps on American soil and the cops or the authorities get that bell, you know what I mean? And that's when the investigation is going to begin, because for what we've seen and we heard already in this video, they are saying that they're saying, giving us the same BS, right? They're saying something, but then they're saying the alleged, or not proving it, but they're practically confirming that it was a scam marriage. And they're even saying that the husband, the ex, and the husband's girlfriend was on the plane with her. So I'm sure the FBI is investigating. I don't know. I don't want to scare Hannah. I know probably Hannah's here.
Hey, y'all.
That's her right there. And all the way live from Papa's and Beer. But I think that's the time that she gets investigated and guilty, not guilty, but innocent until proven, right? But eventually she's gonna have to come back, man, because I don't think I mean, if you have funds going from the US to Mexico, especially, unless she has like one of those what do they call them, mobile businesses, she works from her computer, then she can. There's a lot of people here from the US that they're working over there. They work from their computer and they get paid in US dollars, and they live that cheap life, not cheap lifestyle, but they save their money. They get more for their buck over there. So shout out to everybody coming in. Do me a favor and hit the like button, man. It helps the algorithm. That would get more people coming in and out, and that way they can complain that I'm mumbling and, where's my little
sensational.
So, but yeah, let's see. Excuse me. She really don't have to talk because she's 30 and went off on her own. Yeah. I mean, she's an adult. I mean, imagine you leaving somewhere, going to another country and the cops arresting you over there because the family hasn't heard from you. You're like, wait a minute. Well, I'm an adult. I can do whatever I want. So, Witchy E, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Coming late. Just got home. What did I miss? Oh man, a lot of fun, but there's more fun still left. So let's keep on going. I'm gonna have to follow
people who
Dr.
end up being the
Judy
victims of those types of scams, if that's even what's going on, tend to be more disconnected, tend to be lonely. They're looking for connection. They're looking for a purpose. And the perpetrators get a whiff of that and they know to attack their vulnerabilities.
We found Hannah.
Now, we also have some
Yeah, we
text
found
messages that the New York Post found.
Yo, what up, Eric? Man, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you back.
This is interesting. These are texts from Hannah to a friend. I got hacked. Hacked by who? Stripped of my identity. I can't fly. Wait, what? How did you get to LA from Maui? Some weird bleep babe. Explain so I can try to help. I can't go to the PO. And I think what she's saying there is police. Explain it to me so that I can try to be of help to you. I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. I've been on the streets.
Yeah, Hawaii is part of America.
Steve, do you think that she's been living on the streets?
Wait, pause it right there. Some people are saying that right there, those texts, people are reading them a certain way, but at the same time, it sounds like she was kind of hoping the friend offered to help her with money, right? And she was kind of like, "Oh, I lost all my funds, and this and that." So I read it like that, and I'm like, maybe she didn't have no money. Maybe she did get scammed. They took her money, and she was in the streets, whatever, and she was hoping somebody, maybe this friend, helped her, and this friend's like, "Go to the cops," I'm like, okay.
No, I don't believe that at all. Listen, she was at the Grove, which is probably one of the most upscale shopping centers on the West Coast, and she just been down the area she's been that at least I know she was at for a while.
I didn't know that, Ryan.
Is a nice expat community. I don't believe she's been on the streets. I think that she just doing her thing. I think she was angry with some family members and probably her ex-boyfriend, and she just got out of town.
Dr. Judy Ho, do you think this is someone, because this is somewhat risky behavior, right? Kind of heading off on your own. You meet someone, a stranger at the airport, you befriend them, probably a really nice guy. But sure, it's a stranger. And then you kind of spend some time with him. Do you think there's a risk for her in the future to maybe
you crazy, Lupe.
disappear again at some point?
It's certainly possible. And Vinny, I know that we haven't necessarily speculated about her deeper psychological functioning. We obviously don't have enough information. I know that there have been some internet sleuths who have said, hey, you know what, maybe there's some signs of a psychosis. Obviously, that is a theory. It's possible because there is some delusional types of thinking perhaps in those texts. If that's not real, then that's a delusion, right? If those things are not actually happening to her, then those are delusions. Those are fixed beliefs that are false. But also there's a little known psychological concern called dissociative fugue. And sometimes when people are under extreme stress, they essentially end up traveling great distances. Sometimes they'll even change their identity. They'll say that they forget who they are. Sometimes that's real and sometimes that's temporary, but it's thought to be a stress response. It's essentially thought to be a type of a post-traumatic stress reaction. And people who have dissociative fugues may have them again in the future. Like if you have one episode, it's possible you'll have another one.
All right, Dr. Judy Ho, thank you so much for all your insight.
Judy.
Steve Fisher, appreciate you joining us tonight. And because of the nature of your work, if we could ever help you out by publicizing one of the cases that you're working on that you might need some publicity on, please let us know, Steve. Thanks so much.
I would really appreciate that. Thank you for having me.
All right. Now, unfortunately, it's rare when we investigate a missing person that they're found safe, but here that's the case. What an amazing blessing for this family, something they should cherish. But they
Thank you.
will do that. It's going to be difficult to forget the heartbreak of Hannah's dad, who searched for her until he took his own life. That is so incredibly sad. But hopefully, he's resting in peace now that Hannah is safe. I'm Vinny Politan. We'll keep.
Oh, say less.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. So, yo, what up, Barbara? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, y'all.
Good to have you guys. Shout out to everybody. Let me put Hannah's picture right here. So yeah, that's it. I know it's a long stream, and we're just going over everything because, like I said, I did a live stream for the past 2 days, and there's just so much information. But I am gonna go through this through this article though, because it actually talks about Hannah saying that she's cool, but she ain't coming back. Shout out to Michelle. Genevieve, what's up? Good to have you.
Hello.
Really Daily Mail article they posted on December 12th. They tell quite a lot. Daily Mail, man, for some reason I wasn't getting their articles. And I don't think I was following them on YouTube, but Daily Mail and SF Investigates, man, they got all the information, right? They had all the information. Do me a favor, man. If you're watching the live stream, hit the like button. Also, to you haven't drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from, or just everybody, let me know where you're watching from, so that way I can give you a shout out. I would like to give you a shout out and say hi to you. I know a lot of people, including myself, I go to live streams and I prefer to sometimes chat. Sometimes I don't chat. Sometimes I like to just sit back and enjoy the show. Or sometimes, it's just kind of like it's better just be on the background. So, but I would love to say what's up to you and give you a shout out. Let me jump into this article right here. And we are going to talk about the Daily Mail, right? Let me see. Let me share this. Okay. And because let me can I enlarge the window? I don't. Okay. All right. So it says the real reason why Hannah Kobayashi vanished. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. The real reason why Hannah Kobayashi vanished, and on a trip of a lifetime to New York and headed to Mexico. So I wanted to know, and I'm like, I read a little bit of the article, and I'm surprised about how much information they have here. And so I'm still going to say alleged, right? Because I don't know how concrete or how true this information is. There's been a lot of misinformation, and so it says now that Hannah Kobayashi has come forward to declare she is safe and well, the incredible story behind her disappearance can be revealed for the first time by Daily Mail. Okay, shout out to the Daily Mail, man. Shout out to them. Kobayashi, 30, was on her way to New York from her home on the Hawaiian island of Maui when she decided to walk out Los Angeles International, walk out of the international airport and disappear. She wasn't on that flight by herself. So this is what they're saying, man, that they're confirming, and I'm gonna use the word alleged. I know a lot of people hate it when I use it, but just to cover my ass, She wasn't on that flight by herself. She was on her way to the Big Apple alongside her new green card husband, Argentinian native Alan Kakase. Um, I think the ex boyfriend has a Spanish name too, right? Is he Argentinian too, or or has a I don't know. In a bid to hoodwink immigration officials into believing their marriage was genuine, Daily Mail can reveal. And on that same flight, her ex-boyfriend Amun Miranda joined with his own green card wife Mariana, right? That's the Spanish name, who just happened to be Kakasa's girlfriend. Damn.
How dare you?
All right. So this messy love square is not a triangle, right? It's a square. This messy love square all on the plane together was only possible because Kakase had allegedly given Kobayashi 15 grand. So I want to know where they get this information, right? Where are they getting this information that Kobayashi got 15 grand? Okay, so the promise of a similar sum once the immigration documents that allow him to stay in the United States were issued. So she was getting another 15K. And after, once the guy got his papers, that's the thing that I didn't understand. Like, why, if they're saying that she got scammed, right? That they scammed her, they took her money. Uh, why would they do that? Knowing that if they do her dirty, then it means that she's not gonna come through, right? She's not gonna like give the signature, whatever, go through the whole procedure. So that's what sounded fishy to me because I'm like, okay, how they jacked her money, and that's kind of dumb of them. If they got married, what, like supposedly 2 weeks before she disappeared, for what I hear. So I'm like, okay, this doesn't sound right. 15K up front, it does sound, makes sense, but then doing her dirty is like, okay, you still need her, to to be there. And the ruse of their sham marriage was already in the works after they tied the knot in October. See, there you go. So that's the part that doesn't make sense too, man. How are you gonna do her dirty when you still need her? Pictures of the ceremony were shown to Kobayashi's colleagues at Up and Smoke, the Maui smoke shop where she worked at. Is weed legal in Hawaii? Here in California, it is. LA, I don't know if it's, but probably, man. She if it is, man, she had the hookup over there. But Kukasi believed that the pictures of him and Kobayashi, perhaps in front of the Empire State Building in Central Park, on Broadway, or by the Statue of Liberty, would be enough to persuade immigration officials that their marriage was for real. I don't know. These guys wanted to do a whole movie and all that, but all right. So this is the Up and Smoke spot right here. I thought this was weed right here. I was like, damn, Hannah. And this is the husband. Who's this? Amon Miranda. That was boyfriend, right? Let me bring the screen over here. I have two screens, so Amon Miranda had dated Kobayashi for 2 years before he caught her meeting up with her DJ ex. Oh, Hannah. Wait a minute. Whoa. Let me not hit you with the other
sensational,
the other future right there. So Amon Miranda had dated Kobayashi for 2 years before she got caught meeting up with her DJ ex-boyfriend and broke up with her in August. But the pair still decided to go ahead with the New York. Oh, Hannah.
It's an evil world we live in.
Damn, girl. All right. No, I'm not gonna hit her with the "she belongs to the streets." Hannah was hooking up with her ex DJ boyfriend. Yo.
She belongs to the streets.
Oh man, that wasn't me. That was special effects. I'm not judging. Y'all do whatever y'all want, but you married, doing the whole business. No, but this happened before, right? But still, she cheated, right?
It's an evil world we live in.
Hey, like they say in Spanish, Hannah. Hannah.
How dare you?
Okay, there was no secret. The Desiree, a co-worker, told the Daily Mail. She told us about her plans. This co-worker's a snitch, huh? I'm kidding. Hey, we got at least we got the. I can't judge her, right? We're getting the whole info here. The Argentinian couple wanted to hop on their trip at the last minute because it presented an opportunity for photos on their romantic vacation. Sorry, Queen. This doesn't make sense because they also said that they sat together, right? They were like in the same seats, but before they said that the ex and Hannah were in separate seats. They had this plan. But the dynamics of the group quickly got complicated. I want to know what happened there, man. Kobayashi's colleagues told Daily Mail she had mixed feelings about going on the trip, feeling both excited by checking off the location on her bucket list where she could see relatives, but also frustrated she had to share her flight with the ex-boyfriend Miranda. Orale. All right. So her coworkers also divulged that her cash cows in the form of Kakase and his girlfriend were also a point of contention for the formerly missing woman who didn't want either of them coming on this trip. Just don't talk to them. But they're saying that she said they all sat together. Let me know in the chat, man. Did you guys hear about that? Yo, what's up, AK-47? Welcome to the stream. And do me a favor, guys. Please hit the like button. Okay, so let's keep on going. And then there was Mariana. I heard her name is Mariana, right? Who Kobayashi had a recent fight with, revolving around her jealousy of marrying her boyfriend Kakase. Oh man, this is a whole drama, whole novela, man. You know, this is crazy. So the girlfriend was of the husband. Jesus, this is all messed up, huh?
Emotional damage.
Let me get some water. My bad. I needed some water for that, man. Jesus. Okay, let's go. And then there was Marianne, who Kobayashi had a recent fight with, revolving around her jealousy of marrying her boyfriend Kakase. I do remember Hannah saying that the girlfriend had an issue with her Desiree set. And Hannah was like, girl. Kelly, I was like, girl. But Hannah was like, girl, I'm not trying to steal your man. This is an arrangement. We all talked about this beforehand. She was like, you know the name of the game. Your husband chose me. Not the boyfriend, right? Okay, when Kobayashi's family reported her missing 3 days later after receiving cryptic text messages, her coworker decided to dig since they knew the backstory of what was going down on that trip to New York City. So they knew what was going down. Instead of like Genevieve told us, yeah, there you go. So instead of them hollering at the cops or the family, they're like, no, we're gonna investigate, but we ain't gonna say shit, right? Okay. Okay, so New York. Okay, Desiree, who had known Miranda is the ex. Okay, Desiree, who had known Miranda since high school, texts him telling him they were actively looking for the sex, going as far as to ask for the Argentinian couple's name and if they had made it to New York. So I'm telling you guys, man, I don't think anybody cleared the ex or the people, man. I mean, when I say anybody, I'm talking about other than the family, right? Yo, what's up, Heidi? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hannah owes nothing. Hope she's safe and good luck to her moving on. Yeah, she doesn't know anything, but at the same time, I think a lot of people invested time, especially the people on the cameras, the people that were on foot. But you know, hey, I agree, and also too, but also too, I don't know, man. Is Hannah okay? Have you seen Hannah? That's the thing, right? Don't forget, everybody wanted. Okay, let's not forget that everybody was like, we want to see a picture of Hannah. We want to see the front of Hannah. Remember when that picture came out of her at the Greyhound? Come on,
bruh.
let's not forget that, right? Now everybody's forgetting that. Okay, now everybody was like, no, that's not Hannah. Hannah looks different. Well, Hannah's wearing some sweatpants. Yeah, but we're not gonna we need a picture of Hannah. Just tell us sorry, Hannah. Man, Apak 310. Yep, B. Lots of drama, and I feel like lots of drama. There's more to come, man. We're about to hop on. Where are we on season 4 or 5? Let me know in the comment section what you think this is. But she knows Queen B. Okay, so but thanks for your comment though. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, okay. All seems very sus. Okay, so we go to high school. Okay, all seems very sus, and you should have told her family she didn't get on the flight. Sorry, text Miranda. Actually, no, you should have got off the flight when you realized she wasn't on it. Explain, man. Desiree. Also, too, you should have told the family that you were doing your investigation. What was popping off. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Miranda shot back at the questioning coworker, saying it wasn't his job to look after her. That's the ex, right? So she's an adult, and I heard she possibly had plans in Cali. He texted. I have no reason to get off the plane and miss time on my own trip for something I thought was simple as just missing one flight and catching the next available one. He snipped. Yeah, because he's doing his own thing, right? They agreed they were gonna do their own thing and go on the same flight. Why are the coworkers speaking now? I'm telling you, hey, some people are saying, shout out to the fan bam in Hawaii, man, over there, but they're saying that the media was very slow with the case over there. That's what they're saying, not me. I shouldn't have to do anything because her and I had split up 3 and 4 months ago and agreed to no contact. Okay, so they agreed not to have contact, but they were sitting down next to each other. That's wild. So which one is it, right? Kobayashi ex-boyfriend also mentally defended her green card husband. That's not me saying that. This sounds funny. Even Dr. Ruby Ho, she was like saying the other lady. I mean, her husband is a sweet and just a little guy and wouldn't hurt a fly. He wrote, he has nothing to do with any of this. Damn, hey, he's like putting down the husband. Like little. He's a little. Okay, so these are the text messages right here. Just making sure you guys can read them. Okay. That's it, man. So where's the part? Okay. Miranda. Okay, Miranda said his best guess was that Kobayashi was off taking drugs. Damn. Oh man. Wow. It's like dry snitching. Miranda said his best guess was that Kobayashi was off taking drugs or having a mental health crisis. Okay. To be honest, he wrote from what her friends and her mom have told me from the things she said to them leading up to this is very possible to be having some kind of a mental breakdown from lack of sleep, too much psychedelics or coke. I don't know. God damn. Were they getting crazy like that on the airplane? They were like hitting bumps and all that. Or, were they getting all like harina out?
Me están dando ganas de bailar un pinche cumbión bien loco.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
un pinche cumbión bien loco.
Damn. That's crazy, right? Her family straight up, what? Her family said she don't take that. Man, they lied. Then later on, they did say, though. They did say, oh, probably she was, they said first, oh, she don't take drugs. And then later on, it's like, oh, maybe there could have been some drugs involved. Okay, so in her hometown, sources say Kobayashi was known to use psychedelics, cocaine, and whippets. Ooh, damn, girl. Cálmate. She was on that party. Okay, cocaine and whippets, nitrous oxide. Jesus, she was over there partying with the Edgars. Huh? A person close to Amon Miranda family told the Daily Mail that Kobayashi had a heavy drug problem and that it was a factor in her breakup with the Moon. That's kind. I mean, I'm not accusing her. This is just a article, right? What the ex said, but to me, that's kind of what I felt like when um they were saying that maybe she was in Skid Row and MacArthur Park. I'm like, well, the only reason why you go over there is to get a fake ID, get some drugs. You know what I mean? Or if you know the people. Um, so I think something fishy is going on with Hannah. Somebody could still be possibly controlling her if she does not come back to the United States. I'm telling you guys, man, what happened to you guys? To those people saying that when they saw the Greyhound picture that they wanted to see an actual picture or video of Hannah. What happened? You guys were saying we haven't seen Hannah. We haven't seen Hannah. Now you guys are like, you know, in her hometown sources. Okay, yeah. A person close to Amon Miranda family told Kobayashi. Okay, yeah. Amon really didn't like her drug habit, said Anita Lopez, who lives on his mother's property. Uh, he was just disgusted by it. Okay, now they're blaming poor Hannah. That's another thing, man. Everybody's against Hannah now, right? Like they're all like, dude, Hannah just wanted a break. You know what I mean? Hannah was chilling, probably surfing, enjoying some dope ass waves down there in Mexico, and you guys, blew it out of proportion. Okay, so the siren acknowledged that Kobayashi likes her psychedelics, but added that she only occasionally uses them. There's a difference between recreational use and abusing, she said. I don't know. I don't, there's a difference. Okay, so the smoke shop workers describe Kobayashi as hardworking and reliable, working full time and rarely taking off except to travel. Uh, as she did earlier this year to go to Japan, California to see the redwood forest. So she's been here to California and Oahu to visit the family. Okay, so these are the parties right here. This is kind of what I picture. Let me see what the hell. Okay, there we go. Okay, she's definitely a social butterfly. She sounded like that to me. She's probably like really friendly. So she's a social butterfly around here. Definitely not shy. A free spirit. Selena, another coworker, told Daily Mail she has great energy, and that's what makes her so likable. And this is a long ass article. Let me get to the part where um Kobayashi tells us, to kind of chill. What the hell, Nanny? Quit. Oh man, there's more cheeseman here though. Let me see. The story becomes weird every day. Oh damn. I'm trying to find where Kobayashi tells us, yeah, I gotta chill. Um And there's a lot of information here. Okay, so let me keep on going, dude. My bad. I'm sorry. I mean, probably you guys are like, come on, Ray, but you guys can go ahead and chat me while on the chat. Her family contested the police decision to close the investigation after she was seen walking across the border in Tijuana, Mexico, sharing their concerns that Hannah may be in danger. They claimed that they received a string of strange text messages from Kobayashi. Kobayashi was left devastated, requesting several days of work. I know the breakup hurt. Okay, and this is former. There's a part where Kobayashi tells people, "Hey, man, I'm cool. Y'all need to, like, let me live. Not let me live, but sharing concerns. Kobayashi may be in danger." Okay. Um, she and the Kobayashi family are not now hoping they can now get those answers from Kobayashi in person. Okay. Where's that? Where's that? That's a different article, man. What the hell? Okay, I'm getting pissed off. But let me see what's up with you guys in the chat. No one is too old and too fat to be trafficked. Oh man. But 5'10", I mean, I'm not, I'm not trying to be mean, but she, it's that's what when they said that they were moving her around and they seen her here, they seen her there. I'm like, well, damn. Let me see. I'm like, well, they're. It sounded like instead of moving her around, like they were parading her, right? I'm like, I mean, if she's being trafficked, and I'm trying not to use those words, but we're already like we already said them a couple of times because of YouTube, but um, but it's like why are these people going to be moving her around, right? Or why are these people are too comfortable, having her being seen in public? So okay, what happened to that? To Ryan, family security has been confirmed. Okay, we see Hannah. Okay. Oh man, I guess that's gonna be for tomorrow because okay, Hannah's Kobayashi family releases new statement saying she doesn't want to return home after being found safe. So the sister of Hannah Kobayashi, the 30-year-old, 30 or 31-year-old, aspiring photographer from Hawaii. At first, she was a photographer. Now she was I don't know. They changed the stories. Let me know in the comment section. What is she, photographer or Hannah's sister, Cindy Kobayashi, said that she and her mother had spoken. Okay, here you go. Had spoken to Hannah by phone, and that she told them that that at this time she does not wish to return to the U.S. As you can imagine, we're all extremely relieved and glad that my sister is alive and seemingly okay. But we also have mixed and overwhelming feelings of exhaustion, devastation, and betrayal. Sydney Kobayashi wrote, "We're kindly asking public to respect our privacy and offer grace for a moment as we are still grieving. There's still so much unknown." So, yeah. So um, Hannah Kobayashi said that we need to she's not coming back to the US, not for a while. So there you guys have it. And the reason why I'm sharing the GoFundMe page is closed, but somebody pointed out earlier that the GoFundMe page is losing money. So people are actually asking for their money, So um threatening what children? I don't know. Yeah, what children? Oh yeah. What children? That's a good. Does she know the language? I don't think well, Spanish. I don't know. Maybe there's some. I don't know. Maybe she took some classes. I'm sure she probably knows some Spanish. Um, I'm sure like I know, right? Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. She probably does. Hannah, public enemy number one, scammers. She advised her friends to go for the green card marriages too. She did. Whoa. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, man. So she's not being investigated right now. Cops, they're like cool, but I'm sure the FBI, like you guys said, probably they're looking into it. And I mean, they can't do anything. Arrest the boyfriend, ex boyfriend, husband, and whatever. The Sydney is nuts. Yo, what's up, Heidi G? Welcome to the live stream. Until Hannah steps foot right in the U.S. and then she gets that little alarm bell, and then the cops will be like, "Hey, we gotta come over here. We gotta holler at you." So we all have smartphones, so it's easy to use translator. Yeah, right now, actually, yeah, the translator is so easy. You can just speak to your phone, Google Translate, and it's very easy. And also, too, let's not forget, a lot of people down there speak Spanish. They teach Spanish in schools, and TJ Rosarito and those areas. That's all tourism. So that's the way they learn the language, and that's how they make their money, right? So it's a smart way to learn English, and then hustle. We are basically criminal profilers. But that's crazy if she was out there promoting that, to do those scams. So, man, let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what you guys think. Um, Shout out to everybody that tuned in today. It's already, oh man, we're gonna finish. Okay, we're gonna finish the live stream at 12. I didn't this it went fast, man. This stream went by super fast. Thank you everybody for tuning in, man, once again. And I'm just trying to catch up. Maybe for the people that are new, you guys are like, hey man, come on, man. Either play the video, don't play the video, read the news, don't read the news. But everything that I talked about today, I'm sure you guys already heard it. I mean, there's many live streamers and content creators that already talked about the whole case. And so I was like, you know what, let me just watch a video with the chat fam, and also to read that article. And that way we can all catch up and let it all come out. And at the same time, man, I know you guys wanted to let it out, man. I'm sure you guys, I mean, I didn't catch the whole chat that was going on, but I'm sure you guys were exchanging and expressing what you guys felt towards the whole thing. Like I said, I know the truth behind Hannah. Glad she decided to come out of her digging. Oh, yeah, man. Do you think the ex made a call? Maybe called her? Do you think? Because some people are saying, what a coincidence that they released the ex's picture, and then the next day she pops out. Right. That right there made me think. That right there, I was like, okay, is this guy like threatening her, or? But she's in a really difficult situation, man. She's in a very difficult situation where I think if the father would be alive, still, and maybe um he wouldn't like unalived himself. I think she would have appeared, or maybe wouldn't have heard from her, right? But now I think it's going to make it very difficult. The family was saying that they weren't going to judge her, come back home. But for what I read in this article, the sister said she was devastated, right? She was devastated, and what does it say? Assuming okay, she's like, but we also have mixed and overwhelming feelings of exhaustion, devastation, and betrayal. Kobayashi wrote. So that right there doesn't sound good for Hannah, right? Because now Hannah, uh, no, thank you, Lupi. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Shout out to the mods and everybody in the chat for man, you guys rock. Everybody in the chat rocks. So um, what happened? I thought you guys were not going to judge her. I don't think. I mean, I'm not a family relative, or anything, so I wouldn't know the pain. But I can see them why they will be mad at Hannah, right? But it's not. I don't think it's Hannah's fault, right? It's not. Um, Maybe the situation pushed the pushed the dad, to that extreme. But I mean, Hannah didn't know, and at the same time, I mean, the father, for what they're saying, he wasn't really around. But may he rest in peace, man. May he rest in peace. And um, one thing I got to say, I think that the people, everybody, even the people that are against Hannah or with Hannah, against the family, with the family, a lot of people feel for the father, right? Everybody respects the father, and gives their good wishes and condolences. Lil Wahoo. So, yo, what's up, Brian? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Her family are preachers, pro-Trump, and she bounced right after the election. Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, why take that decision over politics, right? But I don't know. I don't know. Their situation. It's just like, I mean, like being in Mexico is going to make it better. I'm telling you, once she runs out of money, unless she gets a little hustle over there, like gets a coffee shop job at a tourist spot, or she has a remote job. Yeah, that's what it's called, remote jobs, right? Idea one. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hannah loves only Hannah. Yeah, I mean, she should have came out right away as soon as she heard the news about the father. I think that was it, and I wouldn't have fixed or brought back the dad, but it would have at least stopped, for the whole case going forward. Stop taking up for those cops. Let me see. It's all over the news, and and now it's getting bigger. So I don't think this is gonna stop for the people saying, hey, any truth shoes. That's what they're saying. It was crazy. Shout out to Idea One. What is crazy is that they're saying that they saw her over there at the Hong Kong club, and she had a bald head. That's what they're saying. You know that's wild, right? I don't know who came out with that. No one has seen her yet. I don't believe it. No one has seen her. I'm telling you. Took taxpayers' money, resources, and then the father lost his. Yeah, what else? I feel for the other involved, especially her father, but at the same time, I still feel scammy and selfish on Hannah's part for not ending the search the right way. Yeah, I think we need no way. That's what they're saying. What's up, couples? Like, good to see you. Good to see you. And so we need to see Hannah. For the people that are saying that's it, we don't let her go, let her this. But I'm gonna remind you guys what happened to when you guys saw the picture of her at the Greyhound, and you guys were saying we need a picture of her from the front. We need a video. We need a better picture. What happened? So what's the difference now? She and her ex should be prosecuted for immigration marriage scam. Dude, as soon as she steps on soil, get that bail, there's gonna be an investigation for sure. I'm gonna bounce. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate you guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe. It helps, and that way you can get that notification. If you haven't hit the bell notification, hit the bell notification so that way you get the alert once we go live. Hannah, if you see this, call in. Hey, call in, Hannah. Hey, message me at infoactivatela@gmail.com. That is infoactivatela@gmail.com, or on Instagram, Activate LA Radio. If you want to talk, I can open the platform so that way you can talk. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna put you in a spot. If you want to take questions from the chat, that'll be good. That way you can just finally say, and tell people to leave you alone, and we can close this, and you can just go ahead and keep enjoying your time, right? So catch you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate you guys. Blessings, and see you guys soon. All right, peace.
Hey, y'all.
The evil world we live in.
Yeah, good night to everybody. Good night to the mods. Thank you so much, Lupe, Brian 420, Carrie. What's up? What's up? You still here? I thought you were like probably knocked out. Shout out to you, Love and Light. Shout out to Richie E, Rashid, Couples Light, Wahuani. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. John Doe, Yellow Bamboo. What's up, Yellow Bamboo? Welcome to the stream. She and her ex to be prosecuted. If they did a scam, they should. Catch you guys on the next one.
It's an evil world we live in.